Great, thank you. Good morning again, everyone. Again, I'm Mark Smeriglio. I'm an electrical contractor, and um, basically, I've been in this business. I've been doing electrical work for 31 years. Um, I worked mostly. I worked for another contractor for 10 years, and we did mostly commercial work. And started my business about 21 years ago. Um, get used to this thing here. If you could see, I still had some hair there, which is a pretty good thing there. Um, There's one of my helpers, cheap labor. And basically, we take a lot of pride in our work. We're very neat. On the left here represents work of a lot of other people. And these two pictures on the right represents our work. We always follow the code, because if we don't, it could end up with something like this. A lot of countries don't have, I guess they don't have an electrical code, and you can wind up with something like this, which is horrendous. I'm just going to share some of our work here. So this TV on the left, the same one, was installed by Best Buy. They don't really care what they do. They just do whatever. You see how you can see the bracket on the left there. We had to remove it, redo it. And on the right is the final product there. There's a bow on it because she got it for her husband for a birthday present or something. We do a lot of different work. So some of the things we do are in these pictures here. And this is a before on the left, and this is an after of a TV install. When we have to cut out sheetrock, we cut the piece out and then we put it back so it's easier to patch and paint. Here's a post light with a concrete base, because this post light on the right has three lanterns on it. So basically we have to dig it out, install a sonotube, some level concrete, flush with the grass. The main thing here is that we cut the grass out like sod, and then we put it back. So you can see that's the same day. The grass is all back. It looks like we were never there. Here's just a hair salon. This is before and after. Just a hair salon we did in Springdale. This here is a like an office den, and a lot of people don't know what's in the walls behind their sheetrock and paneling. Basically, there's a lot going on. So this is for a TV. That's a fireplace. TV over a fireplace, and a couple lights on each side. And this is a finished product of that. That TV is flush with the wall. Same room. We installed these lights all in the center of these panels here. It's kind of a dark room, but that's the way they like it. This is a greenhouse that somebody else started this project and we took it over. When they installed these conduits here on the left-hand side, and they're away from the wall, so we have to make the best of it. And we bent them, installed this trough. There's a lot going on in a greenhouse. There's grow lights, fans, thermostats, heat, like a watering system. Kind of a unique thing we did. This is some pool wiring, and a lot of people don't know what's going on in the ground around the pool. As you can see, there's a lot of conduits in the ground. There's a lot of wiring associated with the pool covers, spas, heaters, filter pumps, all kinds of stuff. So this is the same panel. So all those conduits go into this pool control system. And this is a finished, semi-finished, that's all inside that fencing there. Same pool. These are two junction light junction boxes for pool lights on the left-hand side. And we placed them accordingly so they'd end up in the flower bed there. These two switches or boxes on the left are for actually on the wall here on the right. Those are for pool covers. So there's a cover, automatic cover that goes over the spa and one that goes over the pool. The pool cover motor is next to the pool. And it rolls back into a niche there. And if you look on the right, this pool, half of it's covered. The cover is halfway right now. A little bit more pool wiring. This is another one in New Canaan. Just a lot going on. Let's see. All the filter pumps. These junction boxes for the fiber optic lighting. This is just a finish of that. We also do HVAC wiring, and this is a gas boiler system. Storm and surge. Surge protection is pretty important, especially with all the storms that we have sometimes. And this represents some things that can happen this last August. We also do data wiring. This is an IT rack and all the voice and data cabling. We do landscape lighting. There's some path lights on the left here and these tree lights. I guess that's it. Anybody, it's kind of awkward talking to yourself here. Is there any questions?
While people are unmuting, what areas do you cover? Is it just Fairfield County, or do you also do things in Westchester? How far out do you guys go?
We'll do things in Westchester. I don't have a Westchester license, but I will work there as long as I don't have to obtain a permit.
I wanted to share that I have, was contacted by a Jay Hilburn client the other day who needs a new wardrobe. I bring that up because his entire house burned down in Westbrook a week ago with his 10-year-old daughter. She's fine in the house at the time. Anyway, it came from the electric box. It wasn't even what I call an old house. This might be like 1980. So it might be worth having Mark come by and just look and see what he sees, because I bet that could have been prevented.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, we have time for one more question if anyone's got one. Going once.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
You do all the work yourself? You have other guys that help you?
I don't have a big crew. I just have a guy, Pete, who's been with me for 8 years. I basically very particular about who I hire, because I like to do my work nice and neat, and I like anybody that I hire has to do the same. So I'm basically on the job most of the time. And we work together independently and together when we need to. We're very productive.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Mark.